Hi there guys and gals, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restoration with another short video on a vintage pachinko machine. I think we're 300 plus, which is good. Appreciate it. If you like to see these and want to see more, please click on the subscribe button below. And the website magicpachinkorestorations.com is the easiest way of contacting me. There is a contact page there. Once you do make contact with me, you'll end up with my phone number. I don't mind phone calls at all. I enjoy talking to people about their pachinko machines. The only thing I ask is that you are aware that I am on Eastern Standard Time and don't mind taking phone calls up to about 11 o'clock at night. So just kind of gauge your time accordingly. You call me at 3 o'clock in the morning my time, I'm not going to like it. So, with that said, this is a 1973 Nishijin Model B machine, very common machine. This went through a full restoration per the customer's request. This is the original playfield. And you can see one of the things that's really obvious is color fade. You know, the green is very color faded, but the yellow here, I mean, almost doesn't even exist. The pink is gone. So it makes such a huge difference. And this particular playfield was not really water damaged down in here, but obviously you can see the tremendous water damage up in here, and even to the point where the main board was really, really dark. So there was a lot of water that got in along the top edge of this machine at some point in time. So new playfields make all the difference in the world to the looks of the machine. Everything else taken off, completely cleaned, all reassembled. Red mahogany frames get all sanded down, polyurethane, so on and so forth. This particular machine originally had, I believe, a 9-volt battery, and I wasn't quite sure what the previous owner had done with this. There was one light bulb on the harness and there's two on it now, like there should be, but there was 3 leaf switches. There's also a piece of metal here attached to the Seesaw. This could work another micro switch or leaf switch for extra lights or something, but it was a little bit odd that there was only one light bulb in the original wiring. So at any rate, I wired in the 2 that are typical of the machines over here. So these 2 will light when the jackpot is hit, and this is the one that lights when the ball out is doesn't have enough balls in the pachinko machine. So 12-volt wall adapter, just plug it in, and the ball out light will come on. It's controlled by this leaf switch right here. So there's not enough balls in the machine. Second thing you want to watch is to make sure that the ball dump is latched. Now I've got this marked in red. These 2 pieces are latched together. That's the way you want it to be. When the balls come down through here, actually this should be over like that. Okay. Balls come down through the turnaround. They're going to go across this metal piece here creates a bridge. They're going to go across the bridge and into the jackpot chamber. You'll see it when I put some balls in. If this is not latched, then this moves out of the way. These white legs swing out of the way and allow the balls to drop down the exit chute and exit the machine. So that's how you clean your machine out if you're going to take all the balls out of it to move it or whatever. But when you go to set it up, especially after you take it out of the box, when you receive it, just make sure that those 2 red marked pieces are latched, and then you'll be okay. The other thing you want to be aware of is this particular machine is missing a couple of the covers, one being the Seesaw cover, the other one being the jackpot chamber cover. Quite typical of machines this age. The covers got taken off probably in Japan and just never put back on and lost. So this is the Seesaw. You want to make sure that when you start with your machine, it's in this position rather than this position. And it's easy to tip, obviously, because the cover's not there. If there was a cover here, then there's a rod that you push up on, and it brings the Seesaw back up where it belongs, okay? And I've marked that. So this is up, this is latched. The machine is now ready to accept balls for you to get ready to play. Always want to just take a handful, and if you watch or you can listen, you'll see them drop into the jackpot chamber and start to fill the jackpot chamber up. So if this had not been latched, the balls would have dumped right out of the machine and all over the floor. So we'll put another handful in. Everything's looking good. So now you can dump the vast majority of the pachinko balls that you have. You want to have 300 to 500 balls for this style machine. And now you notice there's plenty of balls on this white platform. It's now lifted up off of this switch, so the light is out and the machine is primed and ready to go. You're going to need some sort of a container similar to this that will sit on the back shelf, and it needs to be as wide as this chute and this chute. This is where the winning ball will come out, and this is where the losing balls drop out of the machine. Now, if the machine, while you're playing it, you get a jackpot, you expect the jackpot, it does not pay out, you want to stop playing. Don't continue to play because you'll just compound the problem. But right in here, the nice thing about this machine is all this plastic is clear. You're going to be able to look right in this area, and more than likely, this is your jackpot arm right here. More than likely, the jackpot arm will be down around here, and you'll see a pachinko ball sitting on it. Easiest way, you just lift up on the paper clip, they call it. It'll let the ball drop out, and the machine will reset. So you should be okay. You might have to wiggle this a little bit. But again, don't keep playing the machine if it doesn't pay out. It'll just make things worse. So let's get this turned around. And you're going to put a handful of balls in there. Put your tray back. And the first time that you launch a ball, nothing will happen. It takes one cycle to get a ball into the launch ramp. And then it'll start to launch the balls. So the original ball went in there, it went through the machine and opened this tulip. If it goes in on this side, it'll open this tulip. If it goes in on this side, it'll open this tulip. If it goes straight down, it'll open that tulip. Now that the tulips are open, it's much easier to win. So we'll launch a couple more balls here. There's one in there. There's one in there. When the tulips are open, it gives you a much larger target to hit than when they're closed. So. So there's your machine. Hope you enjoyed for many years to come. Thank you.